37 degrees and the temperature feels like 30 in Tallahassee this morning. Today is, I have no idea the date. What's today? The 19th? 20th. Happy January 20th. So real quick, since it's the 20th, we're going to talk about things to do in the 20th year of business. Things to do and not to do. And this is just a quick off the cuff. Don't watch this and think you're going to be enlightened. Actually, you will be enlightened, but don't think it's like a heavy duty video. I'm gonna sit down here because that's the only way you can see those two. And look at this person. It's Jade! Perfectly featured. Okay, so we're going on our 20th year of business. It's coming up on March 1st. Technically we opened February 1st, but we didn't open up for business till March 1st. We had to get the store open and ready for a month. But anyways, things to remember from me real quick. Try something. And if it's not working, change your mind and go on to the next thing. Don't fret over failures because it teaches you what does and what does not work. But when you put all your effort into one thing and it's still not working, switch gears and go into the next. Plan A, plan B, plan C, D, E, F, G. Always Z. Z for Zan. Anyways, we're not awake yet.
First cup of coffee.
First cup of coffee. No coffee. 2 cups of coffee. No, 1.5. Anyways, the next thing is, if customers keep asking for certain items that you don't sell, keep in mind that they're asking, meaning they want to spend the money on it. You might want to consider carrying that. For example, we did not carry clothes when we first opened up our store back in 2000. And people were asking for clothes. And so we decided to add a few clothes, 1 clothing rack I think it was, and then that took off like crazy. And then we could not be in business without having clothes. So listen to your customer, hear what they're saying and asking for, and decide. You might want to believe that they really do want to spend their money with you. They just need you to sell some clothes. So any other suggestions back there? They told me they wouldn't talk because it's too early, and I went ahead and put the tripod here, and I'm sitting on the concrete floor, which is cold. Another thing, surround yourself with good people. I've had people who came in who wanted to consign with us and wanted to sell me the used car salesman thing. They're the best, they'll make me money, If they're making me feel, to start with, don't go in business with them because they're going to drive you crazy. You need people who are calming, but also enthusiastic, but not trying to sell you the used car thing. It's like, show me, don't tell me. You can tell me you're awesome. You can tell me you're wonderful, and you might be wonderful, but if you drive me crazy, it's not worth my time to deal with you. And so it's okay to fire customers and to fire consigners, meaning people who don't work well. I don't care if they sell you $1 million a month. If they drive you crazy and make you not able to sleep at night, it's not worth it. So have fun what you're doing. Do things you like to do and get paid for it. That's what you got to figure out. Are you going to say anything?
Good morning.
Good morning.
That's about all I can come up with.
Are you going to say anything?
Probably not.
So, surround yourself with good people. Location.
Do things that bring you joy.
Do things that bring you joy. Exactly. You got to spend all your time. 40 hours a week is the typical American work week. You may as well be doing something you love to do and get paid for it, right?
That's right.
Because you can go work for someone else and be miserable, or you can work for yourself and be miserable. Either way, you're working, you're miserable. No, that's not true. You make yourself happier, even if you have a bad boss, which means yourself. Anything to say?
No, it's great business. I'd rather be doing this than anything else.
It's true.
And since we're a family-owned business, surround yourself with family. They tell you never to go into business with family. Don't do it. That's what they say. But we're in business with family. We have all stepped away a little bit and come back. Brooklyn! Even this one left for a while. She had to move out of state, not by choice. She didn't want to go. Again, do things for yourself, not for guys or girls in your life that... Anyways, we won't go there. So, carry good products, carry them at prices that are a win-win. You're making money, the client is getting an item that's worth a little bit more than what you're pricing it at, so you each get a win-win thing. Do things that are easy, meaning, for example, we used to use a different credit card company. We switched to Square. It's easy. It works for us. I don't care if the other ones are way, way cheaper. They're not. Because if something's way, way cheaper, but it takes all your time and energy to figure it out, the different levels of credit cards and how the processing fees work and stuff, sometimes simple is just so much easier, saves yourself a lot of money and time, so go with that. We like to use Square. That's just our preference. Online, I like to use Venmo, and I like to use PayPal. We sell on Etsy and eBay. We have tried Poshmark, Mercari, DePop, all kinds of other ones. I personally think that eBay and you sat back, we can't see you. Scoot forward. Scoot forward. Scoot. There he is. I personally think that eBay and Etsy are still the way to go, and your personal website and Facebook Marketplace. All the other ones, they may do well for others, they don't do well for us. And I think you should do one or two things, meaning put all your time and energy into the top things that make you money. I could still sell on Poshmark and Mercari and on every platform, but I chose what works for us and makes us the most money, and the simplicity of just streamlining. So I don't want to put all my time in Poshmark and Mercari and this one and this one and this one. I'm going to stick with the ones that work for me, and just because one works for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you. You need to figure out which ones work and make you the most money. So try each one. I could tell you which one's best. That doesn't mean it's best for you. Are you going to say anything?
I don't have anything to say.
Are you going to say anything?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Jade, you got anything to say? All right. The next thing I will say is what?
No one knows.
No one knows. Oh, location, location, location. I said earlier. We have moved 3 times over the years because of places being sold. We were renting. I'm glad that we rent because we could change our mind at any minute and leave and go do something completely different. We could join the circus. We could become astronauts. We could do anything we want and step away. So by renting instead of owning the building has worked for us. Now, yes, by this time, 20 years, we would own the building outright if we had just done that in the beginning. But we have moved 3 times, things have changed, and we couldn't have done that if we owned our own building as easily as just renting. So I would always tell you to own your own home, own your own business, but as far as actual building, I prefer to rent. That's just my personal choice. And hindsight, yes, it would be great to own the building we are in, but I like where we're at because at the age of 50, you disappeared, you gotta move in a little more. Where are you? He's younger. How old are you?
I'm 42.
How old are you?
45.
Okay, so there you go. Based on our ages, we just decided we could step away anytime. I know. If I'm 50 and she's my mom, how is she 45? Magic. Anyways, do what works for you. Do what's best for you. Surround yourself with good people. And if you're selling something that's making tons of money, but you don't enjoy selling that, or you don't have fun going to find that product, stop selling it. Find something else that makes you money.
Stay away from clowns.
Stay away from clowns. Clowns are horrible if you know me. And creepy dolls. Homie, don't play that. We don't do clowns, creepy dolls. We do sell now Dixie Belle paint, Country Chic paint. They're both family owned. They're both produced by families and independently owned or ran and operated, and we like that. We also sell Redesign with Prima items. Those are, believe it or not, I think her name is Michelle. Michelle Prima started that. Now they're forever away, but it's they've gone a little bit more corporate, but I still love their transfers. And IOD, Iron Orchid Design transfers, are owned by a sisters in California. So again, family supporting family. We like our products. We're going to sell products that we actually use and love because we know that they work, and so sell what you know works. I've had other companies approach us about selling their paint, and I didn't like their paint. I tried their paint. I didn't like it, so I'm just going to sell what I like. Anything to say? Seriously, it's been 10 minutes, so we have to close out. We want this video to be about 12 minutes.
It's too early.
Woohoo! Okay, shop with us on Etsy, on eBay, please. The Other Side Vintage. Jade says, come here, Jadey. Jade says, rescue dogs and kitty cats, even though he's got a kitty cat on a PD. Our kitty cat's not here right now. Just shows she's out running around. So, do things for community, support your local charity groups, support your neighbors, be in a really good neighborhood. That's what Jadey says. See, Jadey's more active than you guys. I guess that's it. Do what you love, make it happen, and if you really want it, you'll make it make money. So just keep on keeping on. It took us about 18 years before we were actually able to pay all our bills and not to stress as much. So 18 years is a long time to work day in and day out, but guess what? It's still better than working for someone else that I was miserable. So lots of times I didn't have tons of money. I've used cars. I wear clothes that are secondhand, which is sustainably in fashion, but I still wouldn't give it up for a brand new car, brand new house, brand new clothes, brand new everything, huge diamond ring and all that. Not that I haven't had those things before, but I would prefer this life to be happy and to work for ourselves and do stuff we love and enjoy. So figure out what that thing is in your life, that one thing that makes you happy, and then the next thing is figure out how to make money doing it legally. All right, say goodbye, people.
Bye, people.
They both said it saying, Jadey, say goodbye. Woof, woof. Okay, thank you for watching, and now we're saying goodbye.